Good morning, Rockland. I'm Raylan.
And I'm Anderson. It's Friday, September 23rd, a Blue Plus 7 day. Where have you been the last few weeks, Raylan?
Oh, well, that's actually a really good question, Anderson. I've been a part of the Friday show. You just haven't seen me because I've been behind the camera on the This Week in Sports segment.
Well, welcome back again. Let's get started with today's show.
And let's get started with This Week in Sports.
What's up, Gemma?
What's up, Jules?
What's up, sports fans? Are you a runner?
I'm not, but Devin Pereira is, and he's at his 4-school record this week. Congratulations, Devin. He ran 3 miles in 15 minutes and 6 seconds. That's so fast.
That is really fast.
I know, right? That's why he's our featured athlete. Here's a segment on Devin.
At this year Invitational, I ran a 10:06 2-mile. It was good from the course. It was the second all-time on the course. I just kind of wanted to stick onto a guy and then make a move with like 800 to go. And that's what I did, so yeah, I was happy with it.
Awesome. He's won the first 3 races. I mean, he's put in a lot of hard work, really kind of 4 years of this, but I would say especially like last year track season was a huge turning point for him. He'd really like to be one of the top in the section and then be top 20 in the state this year is what he's hoping for. And they have an outside shot to make it to state. It would be pretty tough. I think we're ranked like 4th or 5th right now in the section. It's been a great season so far. We've had to battle the heat. And now, of course, the smoke. But yeah, we're pretty excited.
At the meet, the boys got 3rd and the girls got 5th. And then they have another meet tomorrow at the William Jessup Invite. So come out and watch our runners.
Thunder Girls Golf has entered their league play and split the season with 210 to 245 victory versus Deloro, but came up short against a tough Oak Ridge team, 230 to 223 lost. Thunder ladies were led by Lexi Boris, who has kept her scores in the 30s all season. Lexi currently leads the SFL in scoring and MVP total points. Congratulations, Lady Thunder. Keep up the short grass.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the point of golf again?
To play the least amount of golf. But in water polo, score the most amount of goals.
And that's what our boys did when they played Oak Ridge. They won 21-5 on Tuesday. They also played Jesuit this week. And the girls also played Oak Ridge. But then this weekend, they have some big tournaments. The girls are going to be at Wood Creek, and the boys are at Granite Bay. So good luck to our water polo teams.
Just like last week, we have a new Athlete of the Week. This week's Athlete of the Week is a senior on our tennis team, Erin Johnson. Erin Johnson played great this week. She took on a Granite Bay player and won 6-3 and 6-0. As well as Erin Johnson, our entire girls tennis team did amazing this week. They won both of their matches. Tuesday, they beat Granite Bay with a final score of 6-3, and Thursday, they ended up with a 5-4 win against Deloro. It's a great girls tennis team.
That is. What grade is Erin again?
She's a senior.
That's awesome. We have a lot of freshmen on our volleyball team, though. We have 5 freshmen in total. There is Ava Papalati, Addie Sheitlin, Bianca Sloan, Riley Hines, and Gianna Bogan. And the girls are doing great this year. They had a 3-1 win on their game against Deloro, and they also played Granite Bay this week, where they won as well. Here's a segment on our volleyball team.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like, here comes the.
Is there anything else going on this week?
I don't think so. I think that's all for today.
Well, that's our Friday show for this week. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
I forgot.
What's going on?
Tonight, football takes on Glacier Peak, coming all the way down from Washington to play us on our brand new fields. The game starts at 8 o'clock. We'll be there at 7:45 for our ribbon cutting ceremony. Let's take a little preview of what that's going to look like.
Maddie, do you know where I'm gonna be on Friday?
I'm gonna be at the game. Are you gonna be at the game?
I'm gonna be at the game on Friday.
We're gonna be at the game this Friday.
At 7:45 is the ribbon cutting to open our new field, so get there at 7:30.
Game's at 8. Theme is neon. Show up, show out.
Go Thunder!
Woo!
Anyways, that's actually it for this week. See you next week, Rockland.
For Recycle Now Week, be conscious about the plastic items in your life. Here's a short clip to remind you to keep our world healthy.
This week around the world was recognized as Recycle Week. Here at RHS, the students in the transition program collect, sort, and recycle our cans, plastics, and bottles. The purpose of the program is to teach young adults with disabilities. The students learn specific skills that are designed to improve academic and functional achievement and facilitate the student learning about employment, independent living skills, community participation, cooking, and self-advocacy. The money they earn from recycling is then used for groceries and outings that help them develop their living skills. The purpose of Recycle Week is to encourage the public to take action and bring awareness to the many benefits of recycling. You can do your part by recycling your cans, plastics, and bottles here on campus in our blue recycling bins. At home, you can recycle your cardboard and your paper. You can find more details online regarding what you can and cannot recycle. And please remember to not throw away any trash in the blue recycling bins. The bins are for recyclables only. Thank you and keep up the great work.
It is National Hispanic Heritage Month this month, and today we highlight Puerto Rico. So let's check that out.
Hi, I'm Diego. My family is from Puerto Rico, an island in the Caribbean. Puerto Ricans call themselves Boricua. It's a unique name that honors our island heritage. The traditional dish is lechona asada. It's a whole roasted pig that's cooked until the meat is fall off the bone tender with traditional Puerto Rican seasonings. Also, is where the piña colada was invented, and all Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, which means if we are a resident in Puerto Rico, we are not allowed to vote for president. All U.S. citizens can travel to Puerto Rico without a passport, and Puerto Ricans have a very mixed culture because it mixes the traditions of the Taínos, the native of Puerto Rico, the Spanish from Spain, and the slaves brought by the Spanish.
I would say my favorite part about the culture is probably the people. Like in general, they're really just open to everybody. They treat you like family, regardless of whether they know you or not. And because it's such a small island, a lot of times if you've lived there for a while, or like for example, my parents, they know people who are like now mayors of different towns and cities and stuff. So it's just really cool how it's such a close-knit community despite being like an island.
I have to agree with that. My favorite dessert is limber. It's a frozen treat, typically made with fruit, or it could be other bizarre things like cheesecake. But it's very refreshing and good because it's like very hot over there. So it's just a good thing to have whenever you're coming back from a long day of fun or work. And it's just very good in general. And when I've made it for some friends, they all loved it, even if it was a flavor they might have not liked.
I mean, I like limber too. My personal favorite is probably tembleque de coco. It's like, I would compare it to a jelly. It's kind of just a coconut flavored thing, and it jiggles a lot. I really have no idea how to describe it. It just adds the texture is just really nice. Tastes good.
We've been doing Breaking Down the Walls for several years now, and it's been a great way to learn about each other and ourselves. It was a huge success this week, and here's Mr. Pappas to talk about it with Mr. Stewart with a short message about homeroom.
Hey, good morning, Rockland High School. I'm Mr. Stewart, your principal.
And I'm Mr. Pappas, one of your assistant principals. And we're here this morning to talk about an amazing program that we had here at Rockland High School this week, which was our Breaking Down the Walls program. We had over 500 students participate and nearly 20 staff members. Now, 85 of those students served as leaders right from your homeroom. And what was really powerful was that when we have all these groups of students and staff members get together, they get a chance to share their story with one another.
And the great part about that is when you hear somebody else's story, it's exactly what we talked about in the beginning opening assembly this year. Walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. If you truly know who they are, then we have a lot more in common than divide us. And that's what we want with this program. In addition, the great part about this year that we haven't had before is 85 of those leaders all came from different homerooms, as well as the students. So we have a select group in every homeroom that participated in Breaking Down the Walls. Now our goal is to bring Breaking Down the Walls to every homeroom. And in Monday's activities, it will be post Breaking Down the Walls, and they will be bringing activities along with your staff to help each other break down those walls and once again become more united than divided on our campus. Learning somebody else's story is a key strategy in empathetic skills, 21st century life skill here. Lastly, I just really want to thank our assistant principals because they spent hours in pulling these students and making sure we had a select group, and our staff. Not just our staff that got to participate in Breaking Down the Walls, but our staff that'll be facilitating Breaking Down the Walls activities as we go on from here through our homeroom. We're pretty excited about this, to see that systemic piece of Breaking Down the Walls on Rockland High School's campus. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have a great day. Keep caring about each other and making good decisions.
We are bringing back a segment that we have done in the past where it is a challenge for you watching. It is called Teachers in the Wild, and it's all about seeing what some of our teachers do outside of Rockland High. Some people have so many talents that you're just maybe unaware of. So here is your challenge. We will have 2 teachers on the show, and they will share something that they do in the wild. But here's the catch. One of those is real and one of those is not. So watch closely and try to see who is telling the truth and who is not. We will tell you the answer afterwards. So let's check out Teachers in the Wild.
Hello, this is Mrs. Siska, and when I'm not teaching, I have a lot of hobbies. I rock paint, I sing, I dance, I read, but what you might not know is I'm a trash picker-upper. So every weekend I walk around my neighborhood and I pick up trash. And this started back in 2020 when we were sheltered in place and we couldn't do anything, and I really wanted to get out. So I popped in an audiobook into my earbuds and I just decided to start picking up trash. And ever since then, it's been pretty much a weekly occurrence where I go until I get a full bag and then I'm done. That's how it's done.
So, I go out to lunch with like O'Donnell and Muscarella and Spears and Eckenberg, and they're always just mocking me about my hobby. And the truth is like, I have a good hobby and I believe in it. I'm a ghost hunter. So, Mr. O'Donnell, he's my friend, and I really want him to understand that this is real. Like, I'm serious about this. So I'm gonna take him out tonight on Rockland campus. So, I'm serious about this. All I've been hearing at Rockland is like, there's these energy signatures everywhere. I mean, what is setting off the alarms in the bathrooms?
Is there any specific ghosts that I'm looking for?
There are people talk about out in the social science department. There's some Chester.
So what was that?
Look at that. Definitely. We're getting a signal. Come
here, you guys see this?
This is beyond what our ears can hear. So there's noise going on in that room.
You gotta look. Hold on, look. Do you see the footsteps? I don't. It's like there's a feeling in here.
There are the footsteps.
I'm not liking this.
Are you getting the sound signal?
Yes, I can see it. I'm done. No, out of here. This is you. No, I'm out.
You know what? They're not scientists. I'm a scientist. And the evidence is out there. Go surreal.
Now here's your announcements for the day.
The RHS cross country has been doing a great job this year, and they will be competing at the William Jessup Invite this Saturday in Rockland. The meeting starts at 8 a.m., so come out and support as they go against 30 other schools from around the area.
Yoga Club meets every Monday at 8 a.m. in J6. Come join us to relax and practice yoga.
The girls' soccer will be having a player-only meeting Monday, the September 26th at 2:10 p.m. in the large gym. Please make sure to be there.
If you're interested in foreign policy, debate, and politics, join Model UN. Our first informational meeting is Friday during lunch in R26. We hope to see you there.
Campus Life is every Tuesday and Friday in L6. Come and join us for pizza, breadsticks, and awesomeness conversation. All are welcomed.
See You at the Pole is next Wednesday as millions of students will gather at their schools to pray. Join us next Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. in front of the school to participate in this great event.
Thinking of going into business? Come and join the Future Business Leaders of America Club. We compete nationally in all areas of economics. Add our remind at FBLAROCK or FBLAR Rock.
And it's also on the bulletin.
Right.
Seniors, on Monday, the College and Career Center will be doing a virtual workshop on the UC application at 1:30 p.m. Please register to attend on the College and Career Center tab of the RHS website. College admissions representatives visiting the College and Career Center next week are, on Monday, it's Oregon State at 9 a.m., University of Redlands at 10:30 a.m. On Tuesday, we've got Boise State at 11 a.m., Baylor at 11:30 a.m., and Northern Arizona at noon. On Wednesday, it's Seattle Pacific at 11:30 a.m. On Thursday, it's Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University at 9 a.m., Franklin University at 9:30 a.m., California Baptist at 10:30 a.m., and U.S. Air Force at 11 a.m. You must pick up a pass in the College and Career Center to attend. And that's it for today, Rockland.
Have a great weekend, Rockland. See you later.
Yay!